Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we were talking about the differences between 22 and 24 fret guitars, and many of you maybe already know what the differences are, but for me it was kind of an interesting video to make because it's not as trivial as you could think. Now, the guitars that I chose are the Charvel, the DK22, the Dinky, and the Dinky DK24 frets. These guitars are pretty much identical, except that as you can see, we have a mini humbucker here and a full humbucker here. But apart from that, the guitars are pretty much the same. Okay, we have same single coil pickups, same body wood. It's alder body, roasted maple neck, 24 frets of course for this one and 22 for this one, locking tuners by Charvel, I guess, yeah, and then we have the go-to bridge, but you know, you can check all the specifications of these guitars in the links in the description down below. And I want to thank strumentimusicali.net to help me out making this video possible. However, as you probably know, I mean everyone knows that, what's the main differences between a 22 frets guitar and a 24 frets guitar, right? Well, one guitar has 22 frets and the other one has 24. Yay! That's kind of trivial, but the thing is that the geometries of the guitars are not the same. So we have the same length from here, from the nut to the bridge in both of the guitars, okay? But since one has 22 and the other one has 24, we have to adjust all of the geometries, and that actually make a big change to the sound and to the feeling of the instrument. And that's a thing that I didn't know. Maybe it's just me, but I can definitely feel a difference while I'm playing those guitars. In 22 fret guitars, you can see that the pickup has kind of, well, I checked, it was 15 centimeters, I don't know in inches, but doesn't really matter. It's 15 centimeters away from the bridge. In a 24 fret guitar, the neck pickup was 13 centimeters away. So 2 centimeters of difference, and that's a big difference because, you know, if you consider the position of the pickups is the main reason why pickups sound different. If you have 3 identical pickups but in 3 different positions, they will sound completely different, right? So as you can probably imagine, if we move the position of the pickups, we will have a different sound. And if we move the pickup towards the bridge, we will have a more clear and bright sound, while if we move the pickup far away from the bridge, we will have more mellow and warm, full-bodied kind of sound, all right? So this configuration is pretty much the same as we can find on a Fender Stratocaster, okay? While the 24 frets has different geometries because everything is more narrow. Also, the neck is positioned in a different way. The neck joint on the DK22, we have the junction at pretty much the 17th fret, all right? While the DK24, in order to accommodate 2 more frets, it has to be a little bit farther away, and that will have the junction on the 19th fret, pretty much. It's 1 or 2 frets difference between each other. So it means that the 24 fret guitar is actually longer than this one. And it means that this one has a more, you know, I don't want to say more comfortable, but everything is more closer to you, while the 24 frets guitar you know, you have to play a little bit farther away from you, okay? It's a little bit longer as an instrument, but that's a completely different feeling, and I will talk about that in a minute. Now, probably you would like to know the difference in tone. So, since we have differences, but they're not so so huge, I had to record myself in order to listen back and have a clearer idea. So we can listen to the clips that I recorded and we can talk about it. Let me know, of course, your feelings in the comment section. Let's start with the first clip. Okay, in the first example, actually, to me, they sound almost identical. I can notice that the DK22 has a little bit more fatness on the tone, while the DK24 it's a little bit brighter, but it's not night and day. Okay, I mean, at least for me, if you think the differences are bigger, let me know in the comment section down below. But let's check out the second clip. Here we can definitely tell that the guitars have two different kind of voices. It's just different, okay? Again, maybe the 22 frets sounds to me a little bit more 3D, three-dimensional, if you know we can say that, I don't know. While the 24, it's a little bit more bright, maybe you know, a little bit more compressed, even if the sound is, of course, the same between the two guitars. Let's proceed with the third clip. Okay, on this clip, and actually I'm using the second position, so it's the neck pickup together with the middle one, as well as the previous clip actually. I can definitely hear more of a difference, and I like the 22 frets better, just because it has more of that classic Strat kind of tone, and to me it was kind of amazing because it really had almost a Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of, you know, vibe in it, and to me it was kind of surprising. I mean, I know the Dinky is pretty much a Strat, but I didn't know I could get that close, you know, and it's kind of amazing. I really like that tone. Of course, the DK24 also has a great sound. It's not bad at all, but it's kind of a little bit more compressed, I don't know, and it's kind of weird because the two guitars have the same sound, because I wanted to also have the same setup, so I checked the action of the strings and everything. So, you know, that's it. But let's continue with the clips. It's kind of interesting. Okay, pretty much same considerations that I made earlier. With this tone I added a tube screamer. I replaced actually the compressor with a tube screamer, and the tone, it's a little bit more, they're more equal in this clip, I think. They have both great twang, and I really like that in a Strat type of guitar. I like them both. I slightly prefer the 22 frets, but still 24, it behaves good as well. Let's check out the next clip. Okay, position 1, we had the same sound as before, okay, with the tube screamer. The differences are even little, okay? I don't know why, but I can definitely hear more of a difference when I'm using the position 2, so the two pickups together. With just the neck pickup, I'm alright. I mean, they are comparable. Again, maybe I like the 22 frets a little bit more, but I will be happy as well with the 24, okay? Okay, in a lead kind of situation, the 24 frets actually is definitely more bright and more maybe cutting. No, I don't know. Maybe it will cut more through the mix, while the 22 frets has more body. Two nice sounds, but I can't say now that I like 22 better, because the 24 frets maybe with that kind of gain, it can be more useful. I don't know. Anyway, this tone is my hybrid setup that I capture with the Quad Cortex. So if you are a neural DSP user and if you have a Quad Cortex and would you like to have the same sound, you can definitely download it on the Cortex Cloud. You can search for Lucamilieri, that's me, and you can download it. And if you like it, let me know what you think about it, okay? Let's proceed to the final clip. Okay, so I wanted also to try these two guitars in a mix kind of situation. This is an extract from my alternate picking course. Unfortunately, it's just in Italian language, so if you understand Italian, you can check it out on my website. It's www.lucamilieri.com, and maybe I will put it on the description down below, but unfortunately it's just in Italian language for now. But let me know if you could be interested in my courses, my guitar courses as well. Anyway, here in a mixed situation, they are pretty much identical, I think. With, again, maybe the 24 frets is a little bit more bright, while the 22 frets is a little bit more, has more fat in it. Sorry, I just coughed and my voice is not that great today. I got a flu the past days and my voice is not back as usual. Anyway, so I think that you could make your mind a little bit more about the tonal differences, but I wanted to say also the last thing, that the feeling is quite different between these two guitars, and I didn't know that. I made a little bit of research. There are other guys that already talked about this, and I experimented that, and it's definitely a thing. I mean, the 22 frets guitar, for me it's more comfortable because I'm more used to play guitars with 22 frets, and everything is at its place, I really like it, but for real, it kind of has more of a vintage kind of vibe, while the 24 frets make me play more in a shred way, and maybe I shouldn't buy one because I'm already into shred a lot, so I don't need any further help to make me play a lot of notes. Anyway, the distances are really different. If you have to play just an F chord like here, it's farther away from the same F chord on that guitar, and everything, it's a little bit more wider, and this will have an impact on the way you play. Okay, so it's not just a matter of 22 or 24. I do really need those two extra frets. It's just like the general vibe of the guitar is different. So I think it's pretty cool, it's pretty interesting. I actually would like to have more option from Charvel regarding the 22 frets guitar. I mean, the DK22, that guitar is really amazing. It's a great guitar, and I would like to have the option of having two humbuckers, for example. And that would be, I don't know, maybe I will be the only one that's interested in that, but just to have the chance to try it, it will be great. And I can see that the DK24 is way more, there are way more models with 24 frets, and I would like to see more 22 ones. Anyway, I think these two guitars are great. I'm sorry if sometimes in the clips they were not perfectly in tune, but these guitars are brand new, and they just have a little bit of, they need a little bit of time to acclimatate. I don't know if that is a word, to get used to the humidity and climate and everything, and so I'm sorry for that, but I don't have any complaints. I think they are great guitars, and I think they are some of the best instruments that you can buy around this price range. We are around €1,000 or dollars or pounds, whatever it is. You can check out, of course, the links in the description down below if you want to check out specs, availability, and everything you need. Let me know, guys, what you think about this test. I hope you like this video as well. Please consider subscribe to my channel. It's really small, and it will really help me out if you do subscribe. Also, if you put a like, it helps me out with the algorithm as well. And that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Ciao.